like the code name, the Wolfman. I'm the Wolfman, the Wolf of Bankroll Flow. We're here again, YouTube. What's going on? First off, let me give a big shout out to my brother Horace. My brother Horace jumped in my buddy chain for Bankroll Flow. He's ready to make a change and make some money off of his phone, digital ATM style. So my Bankroll buddy list is starting to look real WB-ish. Looking like the WB, what neighborhood I grew up in, because these brothers are brothers I've known for a long time since I was a young child coming up here in Atlanta, Georgia. And we've all stuck together and took a chance on each other to make each other better. So Horace, shout out to you, brother. Rashawn, shout out to you as well. Thank you so much for joining my flow chain. Today, of course, we are going to go ahead and do a big roll I've saved up for the last couple of days. So we'll do a big roll in flow. Also, we've gotten a lot of updates. We got some news on the actual updates, and good news, it looks like our accounts will roll over to the new version of Flow 1.2. There may be a little more flexibility when it comes to teams as far as you being able to choose your own team, but we will be able to carry over what we have and continue going with it. Now, what may happen is they may put more focus on the banker token. Right now, we use BankerX. So it'll be a good time to make sure we're getting some banker, and we can do so within Stack. But we will finish up with some flamingos and golden and diamond eggs, man. Some new stuff. So some new stuff we're trying out. Always do your research. You know, these things can be risky, but I'll show you guys some new things. Let's bankroll network. Here we go. As far as my savings here, what I've been saving up in BankerX is $153. It's about $42. So that's a week's worth at the current price of BankerX. So right now, let me not forget, this is still a great opportunity. If you're looking to get into this, the price is really low. So you can buy a lot of BankerX, the best at the dollar right now. So, you know, best buck for your bang for your buck. You can put in and really get started in here pretty strong. Again, the update is coming soon, so you know whatever you do, you want to do it quick, because once the update comes, we may be changing to the banker token, so we won't use BankerX, which we deposit right now. As you can see, though, again, I'm making like $7.54 right now. Again, our goal, we're trying to get back up to $10 a day, and you know it's been down since the price went down. But we're steadily climbing, and we're still adding to it because we're going to make our deposits go up. I'm trying to get this deposit to 3K. I'm at 2.7. Today, we'll probably get to about 2.9, and I expect this to jump into the $8 range as far as the daily amount. That will fluctuate. I mean, it's normal. So let's take a look at our game stacks really quick. Still sitting around 35,000 players. So if it grew, I mean, it might have grew by 100 people, but it's growing a little bit slower right now. Of course, the liquidity here still has money up to about 10 million in USD worth of BankerX is inside of the game itself, and we're still making transactions. People are still rolling, claiming every day. Now, my goal here, just to tell everybody, I'm going to roll. I'm trying to build this account so it gets bigger, but I do feel like I've built it to a good spot. Where again, I'm getting like 27 BankerX a day. After this roll, probably 29 a day. So every 3-4 days, I have 100 BankerX, and I'm satisfied with rolling that to make this get bigger. I feel like it'll help it get bigger quickly. But, you know, everybody's strategy is different. Some people roll every day. Some people roll in the morning and claim at night. You know, it depends on what your account looks like and what you're comfortable with. So it's totally up to you what you want to do. And again, it's a great time to get in. You can jump in under my buddy chain, which is Eco Money, and you can find a link to that in the description. I will be putting out a video as well on how to go ahead and set up your own Tron wallet and jump into Flow using the Eco Money, the Eco Money link. So if you want to get in, I'll make it even easier. But of course, hit me up. I'll throw you some BankerX. You need a little to get deposited to get started. And we'll jump in this thing and roll together. Again, these are Dapps, games, Dapps. So there's so many out here. These are the ones I focus on because they focus on finance and making money back. I mean, pretty much all of them let you make money, but there's so many different ways to do so. There's so many games. There's role play games. There's games like The Sims. There's, sports betting games. There's casinos. There's all types of stuff. And that, you could kind of stretch yourself too thin if you don't just pay attention and do your research. That's always why we're yelling, do your research, do your research. But, also there's a lot of opportunity to let these things feed into each other and grow you more money. So that's why I'm going to show you the flamingos that I'm starting to get into. But again, let's go ahead and make our roll. This is what we normally do. We'll go ahead and roll this. See, I have 154 Banker Rex sitting here. I also have my rewards and my match from Rashawn and Horace. Appreciate you fellas for helping your brother out. And as you can see, my team has grown by 1 because Horace jumped in here. So, I have my buddies under me and my team is growing. You can do the same. Horace and also Rashawn are going to do the same. And when you're interested, hit them up, man. We can get you started. We can get you in here and have some like individual minds get together. So again, thanks for watching, everybody. Let's go ahead. You see I have Banker Rex sitting here. That's for whoever's jumping in. But we'll go ahead and roll what we have. And it's going to be close to about 200 Banker Rex. Actually, probably about 198 Banker Rex. Just a quick addition to my head with the rewards and the available. But we'll go ahead. All we do, come right here. Hit that good old roll button. And over to the side, it says, do I want to accept? So I'll let you see it says, do I want to accept? Of course, I accept that roll. Close the transaction. And then we'll wait. This thing's going to take like 30 seconds or so to clear itself out. Looks like the available has cleared itself out, meaning it has rolled. And there we go. My deposit went up to 2.94. Again, I'm trying to get this to 3K. And that made me back into my $8 a day range. So again, this thing will fluctuate up and down. It was in the $8 already earlier this week, and the price went back down, but it's starting to fight its way back up right now. It's starting to come up out of that basement because it's right now it's at rock bottom, and that's totally cool. It gave me an opportunity to grab a lot of Banker Rex. I threw Horace some Banker Rex so he could get his account started, and I know later today we'll probably work together so he can go ahead and build it up. Once you get started, the sky's the limit. It's up to you. You do what you want to do. You put money in this. You go look at other dApps on Dapp.review, put money in those. You can ask me for advice. You can ask everybody else for advice that's in our group that we all work together. But, again, the sky's the limit. There's no hold on you or you have to do this or you have to go and get somebody or team member. You do what you want to do. You do what's best for you and invest in yourself to make some money. And, I'll do my best to also do my due diligence because I don't want anybody to, lose out or miss out on any important information. We all want to grow together and we want to do well together. So, again, I think here my thing is to invest in yourself is the most important. Of course, we all have our daily lives and we have other things we need to attend to. But it's important that you always take some time for yourself and to invest in yourself and take action. I think that's another important thing. Make sure that you take action with anything you do. It's one thing to talk about it, but let's actually do it, guys. Let's make this thing work. So, all right, we made our roll. You can see where we're at, and I'm going to continue rolling. Like I said, coming to you every Friday. Make sure you check the link in the description if you want to jump into this eco money train. Like, share, subscribe, but we're not done yet. We are not done yet. What we're going to do, let's switch over, man. Let me let you see these golden flamingos. So this is a new dApp that we're jumping into. Still a little bit high risk, again, because it's very new. But what has intrigued me and brought me to this dApp is the very high APY, man. The very high return yield for this account. So you can see right here, yearly, you're getting 1,232% return on your investment. It also breaks it down to the daily. Right now, my daily return is 3.3%, little more. Weekly, 23%. You can't get that from the bank. You know what I mean? You can't get it from the bank. And all this is, you can see it if you read the white paper on here. But with these flamingos, you purchase these flamingos, which is a rare animal here. These golden flamingos. They go ahead and they lay these golden diamonds. And the golden diamonds is what you can claim. So unlike Flow, you can't roll in this golden flamingos. You do deposit Tron or TRX in order to get the flamingos. And then what will happen down here where it says claimable, it adds up and you can claim as you see fit or you can let it build up. Now I have a little bit in here right now. I put like 500 Tron in, which you can see it's saying that's like $14 worth. And that $14 has made me 0.06 golden diamonds if we just forget about the rest. You know, if we go ahead and round up 0.06, 0.07 golden diamonds, that's worth $1.30. You know, not a whole bunch, but over time it's going to add up because all I'm going to do here, what I want to do, I got a little Tron sitting in my account. So I'm going to go ahead and drop, let's go ahead and drop 2,500. No, you know what? Feeling a little generous. So I'm going to go ahead and drop 3,000 Tron on my flamingos so I can get a few more flamingos. That way I can make a few more golden diamonds and let my money add up a little quicker, a little faster, even while I'm still rolling over there in flow. And kind of the idea is I want flow to be able to feed into my flamingos. And then I also want to use my flamingos to feed my flow. So what we're doing is compounding interest and letting these two things work together. And in the interim, you know, in turn, it's going to make the profits that much higher. So again, that's what I'm all about, is getting these profits. Let's go ahead and get some flamingos. So I'm here to get my flamingos. I'm getting 3,000 Tron worth of flamingos. Said, do I want to accept? Of course I do. So I'll go ahead and grab my flamingos. And let's give it a chance to hit the blockchain. And we'll see. Looks like it just updated because I see now my Tron amount is going down. But I have 198 golden flamingos, much more than before. So I had like, what I had, $14 worth of flamingos. Now I got $107 worth of flamingos. So now it's looking a little better. And again, my daily amount is going to add up. And what I didn't show you, you can see just like in Flow what your amount is. Even though you're not rolling, it gives you a full breakdown. So look, if we scroll this down, let me kind of move me out the way. Scroll this down. It shows per day. Now I'm getting $3.63 off of the flamingos per week, $25. And in a year with that return that I showed you, $1,000. So if I did nothing else but let this sit here for a whole year, I could claim $1,000 at the end of the year. Now, of course, you know me, I'm going to dump some more here. You know, every payday, we're transferring wealth over from the job, from the 9 to 5, over into our dApps over here. You know what I mean? So again, I got a little extra all the time. Sometimes, you know, you blow money on food or whatever you do. So I just put my little extras over here and I'm going to let this build up. So now my phone is a digital ATM, man. That's how crypto is. Crypto makes you the bank. You don't need the bank. You are the bank, and your phone is printing money for you, man. You're getting digital money. You get your BitPay card, a crypto.com card or whatever. And there you have it. You're spending money with your debit or credit card with crypto, just like you would anywhere else. Now, again, this here also requires a buddy for you to join. So if you want to join in, I do recommend you jump in. You see, you get referrals. You get 5% from friends. So I gave some percentage to my buddies when I jumped in. And here's my link, which I'll also paste into the description. So if you want to get into the flamingos, you can do that as well. Again, our main focus is flow, but I did want to show you something new because you guys been rocking with me for so long. So thank you, everybody, for all the love. Horace, I appreciate you for jumping in, brother. Rashawn, you as well. Anybody else, hit me up, message me. You know how to get in contact with your boy. It's the Wolfman. Out.